Hey everyone, John here with Sean today, and we're going to be playing some Flames of War. Kind of excited. I haven't played Flames of War in a little while, and it's been a little while since you and I got together. I think last time we played Team Yankee, right?
No, actually it was the Infrared.
Oh, the Infrared. That was a fun game. we couldn't hit each other in the dark, but we need to do that one again because I think we both kind of know how to play that better. You know,
I mean, it sounds good to me, because honestly I was looking at my army in the case, I was like, I'll probably never play that army again.
So I think we were both a little timid, and then we figured out, oh, you could just, yeah. But anyway, I digress. So today we're going to be playing more late war stuff. I'm going to be bringing a list out of the German Berlin book, and is this out of the Bulge, British Bulge?
Yeah, because I think before it was out of the Not Your book, just like the Infrared.
But Bulge is as late as the British get, so it has, I think, everything the British have for the rest of the war. So, well, Sean, do you want to go over your list, what you're bringing today?
Yep, so I'm bringing the Combat, I think, Armored Squadron, so it's the Black Bulls. And, yeah, like my friend Tyler actually gave me some of the models from when he played. They gave me all the stuff, and then some of the stuff I painted for him years ago. I've been using those that helped me put the list together, because they changed it a little bit from how it used to be. But yeah, so for the HQ, I got the 2 comets for the HQ, and I got the 2 platoons of 3 comets, so in total I have 8 comets. And then to keep going with my core, I got 2 squads of 3 of the Chaffies for the recon, and then I also have the Crusader AA, so 2 of those in 1 platoon, and I think that is everything that's in the core, which, you know, is the majority of my list. And then I also added in there 1 little motor platoon. Those are also Black Bulls, but it's from a different company. And then I also took from there the 3 universal carriers. I like those things. Actually have 4 guys in each one loaded up, so it actually looks a little bit nicer. And then, oh yeah, 1 has a Piat. I did spend splurge on the 1 point to get 1 a Piat, just because that's how it's modeled. And then I also, I got the 25 pounders. I got 4 of them. Had to paint those up really quick, because I would prefer to use, I think, the Sexton. But I have 12 of those unpainted, so I was like, I need to get 4 of those painted and use them, because I had stuff sitting for a long time. I do have 1 observer and a universal carrier. I think the Sherman OP is probably better, but I have that thing all painted up, has the guy with binoculars and everything, so it just looks so much nicer. So decided to roll with that. But yeah, that's my list. I thought I was going to be lock and horn with some Tigers, but plenty of other armor to shoot at.
Yeah. No King Tigers in this list. Okay. Very nice. So these are no, not Challengers, Comets.
Mm-hmm.
Comets are kind of like the ultimate evolution of the Cromwell. For folks who don't know, because you don't see them often in lists because they're pretty pricey tanks. What's the AT on these guys?
14.
14. And then it's armored like a Sherman, though, right? Front armor still 6 or 7?
I think it's actually 7. I'll double check, but I think it is 7.
And yeah, and then they're speedy, just like all Cromwells. So I think they have a 12-inch tactical move instead of 10. I think they're pretty good. They're kind of like the British version of the Ultimate Sherman, which would be like the Easy 8. But yeah, they're great tanks, and with AT-14, you scare everything in my list.
And one thing I think has changed from previous versions is their skill. Like, they're still hit on 4s, but their skill has kind of gone down, I think, to like kind of trained level. And I think that's just to reflect that, you know, they just got these and, you know, haven't really trained on them.
Gotcha.
So, you know, maybe they're veterans in a new vehicle. So that might change how I've seen them played before, because before, like, I'd play Tyler, he had his own set of comets. You know, it was a lot easier. They had the volley fire, and it was a lot easier to do, like, shooting and scooting and things like that, or blitzing. But with the 4-up, I mean, if it's there, I'd go for it, but it's kind of hard to rely on it when you only have 1 chance to shoot. I don't think it might not be worth it. So.
Gotcha. Do you have any cards?
Oh, I am using Lucky. I did have that one point.
Got it.
I'm not going to need it, but, you know, I want to fill out that 105 points, you know.
I don't know, Sean. I've been working the guns, throwing
I noticed
dice.
you got the sleeve on there. You're getting that
dice
elbow
dice
on there?
injury. It was really big D6s. Anyway, yes. Okay, so cool. I love the list. I love the late war. Look for the British. It's stuff you typically don't see in British lists, which are usually Cromwells, Shermans, Stuarts, and stuff like that. All right, I am bringing the Panzer Battle Group. Last few battles I've been fighting against or with the heavy tank training list, so I wanted to try something different. So there's an area Tiger or King Tiger in this list. So for my HQ, I've got 2 Panther Lates. So for number 10, so AT-14 is still pretty scary against me. Then I have, so that's my HQ. Then I have a platoon of 3 Panthers, a platoon of 4 Panzer IVs, a platoon of 3 Stugs. I also have a platoon of 3 Hetzers, 2 Whirlwinds, and to round it out, a battle group escort platoon, which has the STG-44 assault rifle and Panzerfaust, and they're on foot. All of that's core formation. I did not take anything out of my core formation. Everything on the table is going to be my core formation. So if you break my formation, I'm going to probably cry, because that will be impressive. I'm taking 2 cards. I am taking Lucky, of course, for that sweet reroll. Unlike Sean, I'm probably going to need it. And then I'm taking a command card for Horst Zobel. Normally, I think the characters are overpriced for what they do, but this guy I kind of liked. He goes with the Panzer Battle Group, and what he does is when a unit leader within 6 inches and line of sight of the formation commander, the unit passes tactics on a 2+. So that's going to help with like blitzes. And then 1 tank team each turn within 6 inches of this formation commander may reroll 2-hit tank teams. So if my tank's shooting at your tank, which you've got plenty of them, I can reroll my failed rolls. So I can do that to. It doesn't sound like he gets it, but he orders someone near within 6 inches of him to shoot better, basically. Which I think should be good. He costs 5 points, and my list comes to 104. I couldn't find something to spend 1 point on. Maybe I didn't look too close. What'd you come to?
105.
105, exactly. Good old Lucky's a good way to round that out. All right, we don't know what we are playing yet, so we're going to probably roll up on the battle matrix and see what happened. We'll come back with deployment and the mission. The armies are deployed. The mission was rolled up, Sean. You chose maneuver. I chose attack. And we rolled up counter-strike, which is a new mission that's in the latest version of the mission index builder, whatever that's called.
I have the attacking spirit, but I did not want us to have. I forget what that standard mission, 2 objectives on each side. So had to go with
encounter or whatever, free for all. All right, so it's going to be an interesting way. So we're divided into table quarters. There was a 12-inch circle of no deployment in the middle of the board. Sean is in this table quarter and placed 1 objective right there where his infantry is now dug in on. And I placed this objective kind of hanging out here with no one on it. You don't know what's going on there, Sean. Could be tea time and you guys have no idea. I win if I can capture those on or after turn 6. You win if on or after turn 6 you repel me, which means I am not within 8 inches of either objective on turn 6. So if you keep me at arm's length the whole game, that's a good way to win. All right. As far as deployment, you are the defender. You had to put, you're in immediate reserve, so 40% is off table. But you get the first turn.
Yep.
Which is interesting.
I have this, that attacking mentality got me that first turn. But, so I kept my 6 comets off.
Gotcha.
Just works out nicely for the points. I don't want to roll for too many reserves.
You'll never see them if you have too many.
Yeah, and I'd have to keep a lot else. That's just the priciest stuff. And then it's a little bit weird. I already thought about it, but I have my 2 HQ comets in ambush.
In ambush.
4 shots at AT-14 is still pretty good, and then the...
You want to go over the rest of your deployment?
Yeah, so, easy thing to do. I just threw my motor platoon on there. It's a small one, but, still can hold... 25 pounders, still pretty good for defensive fire.
Absolutely.
I threw these chaffies on the road just in case I can use it. And then
way down there,
since I'm going first, I can kind of deploy a little bit more aggressive to keep you a little bit more honest. Like I threw 3 Chaffies right on the edge, just so you couldn't deploy something lighter like a Panzer IV, just all the way
Out
up.
in the open, yeah.
So, because 6, would it be 6 shots from what is it, AT-10?
AT-10,
Still pretty good.
scary, yeah.
So that's just to kind of give me a little breathing room, and then I can just edge them off later.
All right, and then your reserves will be coming in this corner right here. So the 16-inch corner. So for my deployment, I started with all my army. I've got, where's my HQ? HQ's here, and this little square is treated as woods. I've got my Panthers here because I just know you're going to get reserves on turn 1, and they're going to show up there. So these guys are kind of a counter in case that happens, because it's going to happen sooner rather than later. My Stugs, my Hetzers, my Panzer IVs, Wirbelwinds, my big infantry platoon, and that's it. My whole army is on the table. As you said, your HQ, so that's 2 comets, is an ambush. I think that's it as far as the mission goes. So we're going to start with British turn 1.
So go ahead and do my reserve.
We're starting the British turn. Sean, let's...
I'm calling it. They're on. They're on.
They're on? Okay.
Oh.
No, they're not. Okay, well, anticipation.
Positive vibes.
You're making me sweat even longer now. All right, so it's going to be British movement. We'll let you figure all that out. All right, British movement's done. You want to go over what happened over here?
It took a little while just to kind of barely tremble the models, but I backed off of here. I don't really need to take shots. Just go back into hiding. Maybe I'll blitz if there is an opportunity, but that front armor 10, that German rolled steel, it's going to bounce off there. So just keep those in reserve. Everything else kind of needs to hang back here. I tucked these in here just to put a little bit more of a threat to the, this end, but, try to keep everything sort of maneuverable. I thought about putting them in the woods because they do have scout and NV6s, but, hopefully I can avoid getting shot from there, but I don't want to just get stuck in terrain. But everything else just has to sit around since I can't do bombardments, but hopefully I'll have some more maneuver next turn, and maybe reserves too, so.
All right, so let's go. And no shooting, right?
Right, yeah. The arm is just too thick, and if I got lucky, I don't really think I could do much to the Panzer IVs. Like, if I got lucky, I think I could get 2, but that's if I'm lucky.
Yeah. And you can't fire your artillery because on the first turn you count as moving, meeting engagement. So we are on to German turn 1. German movement's done. Everything's kind of moving up. I don't think there's going to be any point in cowering back. I'm just going to have to take your best counterpunch with the ambush and all that stuff. I moved up. That's 1 platoon, but my commander, everyone's still in command here. I just wanted to open up some shooting lanes at your 25-pounders. Over here, 2 Panthers moved into the woods. The platoon commander failed his 2-up cross check, of course. Stug sidled over, so I will have some shooting. We're going to start here in the shooting phase with the Panzer IVs. They're just going to go into your 25-pounders. It is long range, so you're normally hit on 4s, 5s for range, 6 because you are concealed, and 7 because you are gone to ground. You didn't shoot. So let's see if I can roll some 7s here.
Ooh, I see some 6s over there.
All right, so now I got to follow this up with 5s.
Oh, this is not a good day.
All right, we're going to hit those 2. I believe are the 2 I can see.
All right, usually I like to use my casino dice, but my friend did give me these, and they are Black Bull dice.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I think I got...
You're well themed.
So 4 up here.
Oof. Oh, no. Okay, friend.
4 up.
Friend, give it.
There we go.
Okay.
That's that bull.
3 up to kill that one gun. Got him.
Is this one, right?
Yeah. Okay. Those guys dash, so they can't shoot. They don't have targets. Over here, I got 1 Stug into your observer. I believe I also need a 7 because even though he moved, he's got the scout special rule, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's see, a 6. No. And then I got 4 Panther shots into your observer. Let's see if I can do this. I got 2 6s. So can I follow it up with 5s? No. All right. That's all my shooting. So over to you. That's British turn 2. Starting step for the British, we have an ambush down. So the company commander makes his presence known. Who knew he was there the whole time? But you know what this means? Reserve time.
All
2
right.
dice. Let's see some
bulls.
Got 1. So they're coming in over here in this corner, Sean. We'll let you figure that out and do all your movement, and then we'll be back. All right, we have a new challenger has entered the field. Well, I guess they're not challengers, they're comets, but they're in, but they are hiding. They're staying back just enough.
I don't really want to roll up for one shot. I'll pop out and face some panthers with double shots.
With double shots.
So.
Or 3 more when they come on next turn automatically.
Not 2.
Don't think I know about that. All right, what'd you do over here?
All right, so I kind of inch things over. I decided to pop the ambush just because if I don't pin the infantry, they're going to be up on me. I'll not be able to, I'll be pushed back to here basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that worked out all right. Chaffee's able to get their cross check in here. Things are getting jammed up, but if I'm going to go for the strikes, might as well everything I got at one time.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Get a little less return fire. I got the Crusaders. They do have a 20-inch range, so maybe I can pick a few off if I can, especially if I can't get the pin going in there.
Okay.
And then I launched the carriers up there. That's a lot of machine gun shots. Had to rush them up. Just don't want to lose any. Just kind of be conservative with those because plenty of shots later.
Sure.
Had to hide these guys. They can't really face any panthers or anything like that. So just keep them in reserve. They'll have their shot.
They'll have their chance. Yeah. All right. Where do you want to start with your shooting?
So I think I'll go ahead and do, let's just keep it exciting. Let's go with the comments on the...
Into the Panzer Force?
Yep.
All right. Did you manage to get them within short range?
Yeah, so just so that the center one's a short range. So.
Okay, so everyone's targeting 4 shots, hitting on 4s.
All right, G-Dog, don't let me down. All right.
All right, you got 3 hits.
I didn't...
Unless you want to spend your lucky.
Not that greedy.
That's a lot of bulls. All right, well, assign your hits. Then you'll make your firepower. Because my front armor goes to 7, but even with a 6, I can't equal that. So
all right,
you're
so
just going straight to firepower.
So I think I'll go like that, and let's just put it on here.
Okay. All right. Well, go to your firepowers.
All right. So let's see. I'll do left to right. So 3 up.
Destroyed.
Middle.
Destroyed.
Last one.
Destroyed. Okay, so he's the only guy that's left alive.
My 6s got half to 3s.
And, well, that's all you needed. You got it in the right order. All right, let's brew these tanks up. The 25-pounders are going to try to range in over here, being spotted by the observer over there. First attempt, 3 to range in.
All right.
All right. So you've got 7 teams under there. We're going to do this off camera. You're going to be hitting them on 4s because you got it on the first attempt. Down, you killed 3 because I can't. You hit 4 and I failed 3 up saves. Well,
Burn into those 6s early on.
yeah. I'm feeling you got more in your back pocket. All right, so they're pinned down, and that's your 25-pounders. What you going to go with next?
I'll go ahead and go with the Crusaders. So 20 inches. Good thing they're still in range there.
Okay.
So.
How many shots do they get on the move?
2 each.
2 each.
But I think they normally only have 3, so
Gotcha.
it's not that bad.
All right, so hitting on 5 for long range. You got 1. Let's see if it matters. Hey, you saved, so. Okay, that's the Crusader AA done. And what are you going to do with those Jaffies?
Well, I got the infantry pinned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can slot them or anything, so I don't know if I should take the shots at the tanks or keep my gun to ground. I think I might just keep the gun to ground there. I don't need to shred those whirlwinds or anything. So I don't think I'm gonna do.
Well, they moved, so they won't get gun.
But they are spearhead or scout.
Oh, those are scout. Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you know what? But the whirlwinds will just come out and pop this guy. So target him. I think if they go for it. So you know what? I will go ahead and do. I'll do 2 main gun shots into. You know what? That would be hard to hit. I'll go for the whirlwinds on this one.
Okay. So just 4s.
And then this guy will go ahead and just do his machine gun fire into the infantry.
Okay.
So those 2 into there.
You got 1. It's 10. I don't remember what my armor is. I'll look it up if I roll a 6. No, we don't need to worry about it. So 3 up to destroy a whirlwind.
All right, 3 up.
Got 1. Okay, and then you got 4 machine gun shots into infantry, also hitting on 4s. Okay, well, which 3 do you want to hit?
So I guess I'll go ahead and go with these 3 here. That.
All right, we'll do 1, 2, 3 in the kind of the order you laid them down. 1, dead, 3, of course. Okay, so the middle guy stays alive. So I made a 2 successful 3-ups out of 7 saves, just to kind of give those people following at home. All right, next up.
All right, so they moved. Everything else
over
is
here.
Yeah. So these guys are still off the edge,
Okay.
so they're not going to shoot. So I think the only thing I'm going to try to do is might as well try to scoot and shoot the comments. Don't need to lose any for no reason. So let's see if they got it. All right.
They do.
And then left to right to see if they cross. So 3 up. Nope. And then all right. So I'll do that just to get him
Kind of out of there.
off. Yeah. So I'll just pop backwards. And this guy will be. But hold it back.
Starting step for the Germans, I owe you a couple of morale tests here. The Panzer IVs. Does that lone guy stick around on a 5? Nope. The lone Wirbelwind, does he stick around on a 5? Nope. Alright, so he drives off. He's had enough, Sean. And he joins them. He's like, where's that Panzer IV going? And he goes with them. And the infantry that are left alive are like, what the... Where'd they go? Alright, next up I gotta unpin the infantry. Nope. And then I think that's it. So on to German movement, as it were. Alright, Sean. German movement's done, as it were. I managed to get this guy back in the woods. One guy moved over to get a shot at a Chaffee. The Stugs failed their 2-up blitz test. So they're +1 to hit you. I got 2 of the Hetzer stayed put. He moved over here to get concealment, but also get a shot over at a Chaffee.
I would have punished him with a suicide mission after that.
Yeah, probably will. The night is still young. Okay, so let's do some shooting, shall we? We're going to start here with the Hetzers. No, let's start with this Panther. So I'm going to use that special rule. He's going to make him re-roll his shots. Actually, it's just going to be 1 shot, but hey, we'll take it. So we're going to shoot at that Hetzer. It's going to be long range across the field. Actually, it'll be 7s, I guess, to hit him, right?
5 for concealment, I think 6 for long range. So I think it's only 6.
Okay. So we'll do that from him, looking for 6 with the re-roll. Oh, sorry. Nope. It only equals... Okay, so that's him, and then 2 shots at the observer again. No. And then over here, we'll shoot the Stugs next. So he's got to just kind of turn to face his target. I've got him shooting 2 shots, him just shooting 1 shot. They'll target this guy. Normally, it will be 6s but 7s because I failed my blitz. Unless you're at short range. Let me check the range, if you don't mind. I don't know what we're at.
Yep, that's short range on that guy, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be short range for both.
All right, so that instead of a 7 back to a 6. All right, 3 shots. No. Okay. Hetzers, it's all up to you, buddy boys. All right, so we got 4 shots. Actually, he can only see guys in the woods. These 2 can see him. The woods don't give him concealment around the corner, so that's going to be 3 shots because he didn't move. He did move. So this guy is going to hit on 6s. Oh, wait, no, 5. 4's base, 5's for concealment. They didn't fail their blitz. And then these guys will be, he might be long range.
Yep, he's long range, and this guy's close range.
Okay. So then he'll be 4s, he'll be 5s. Okay. So here's 5s for him. Nope. Here's 4s for the platoon commander. We got 2 hits there. And then 5 for him.
Nice.
Okay. So I gotta put, well, that's 1 for everybody.
All right.
And it'll be AT-11 versus your front.
Okay, so 1 for each one? Okay. All right, let's go. Penetrate.
And
See this one. Oop.
and
And this one.
ooh. So what is your for number 4?
I'm not actually sure.
It might be just 4.
That might not
so
even be
might not
really
even have mattered. Well, the long range guy, but
oh yeah, it's only 4.
Yeah. So that'll be a pen because.
Gotcha.
Okay. So 3 up, same order you rolled. I'll roll the firepower. 3 up firepowers. Bailed. I don't know what that one is. Destroyed. No,
I don't
2
wanna break
bails
these, yeah.
and a destroyed.
All
You don't
right.
want to break it. Thanks.
Sorry, which one was that? Was
So those 2 are destroyed and he's bailed.
or no, it was 2 ones.
Oh, sorry. Those 2 are.
Bailed.
Wait, it was bailed, destroyed. So bailed, destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah. And then do I want to blitz anywhere? I mean, not blitz. Scoot and shoot. Nope. All right. So that's it for the German turn. We're going into British turn 3, and you're automatically going to get your next unit of comets. I already feel like I've switched from attacker to defender here. All right. We'll let you figure out what's going on. For the British, we've got some remounting to do, so it's 3 ups for the Chaffies.
Yeah, protected ammo.
He's
Yeah.
back in.
This one.
He's not. Okay, so that is a test, which is a 5 up for you.
Yeah,
You're kind
reluctant.
of we are very similar in that way.
All right.
Can you do what I was not able to do with 2 platoons?
Yeah, I'm seeing a bull right here.
No,
Oh no,
he
still
runs
good
away.
roll though. I'm happy with that. But
Okay.
Alright.
So the bailed out guy blows up his tank, and then the non-bailed out guy just drives away.
yeah, that was didn't even think of it. But yeah, my unit leader would have been within 6 if I didn't scoot and shoot
If
backwards.
you had to scoot it and shoot it. But I might have shot at your unit leader with
True.
Panthers if he had stayed where he was. Okay, so we'll let you figure out that's everything else. You've just got your reserves coming in automatically because it's turn 3 for you. We'll let you figure out all your movement. We'll be back. All right, British movement's done. What happened here?
All right, so I moved this comet over here just so I don't get picked off by that.
Panther there?
Yeah, the panther with his enhanced skill. I don't need him
right.
testing the range of his. Was it the L70 or whatever? I don't need
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I got the Crusaders over here. They're dug in now, which is good for you. But if I can get some free shots, I'll go for them there. But I'm not gonna jump out there to try to
Yeah.
plunk them out
Makes
with
sense.
5 ups or whatever. Just prepping everything there. I'm still, I
Over
had
here.
some fresh comets. I still don't want to risk popping out for 1 shot, but everyone is within 4 inches. So if I can start blitzing, I might try to just take some shots on some Panthers.
Okay.
But they're prepped for that. Same with the Chaffies. They're just nothing they can really tangle with. But once someone goes out, I think they'll all go out. Just safety in numbers, and then that's
Okay.
basically it.
All right, where do you want to start with your shooting?
So I think I'll go ahead and go with my comets. I think we'll go ahead and just target this Hetzer.
Okay.
So I got 2 from the one that didn't move, and then 1 from the commander who did move.
Okay.
So for cover, is this building going to be enough for cover on him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so I think he is the close range one, and then the other one's a long range.
Okay.
So these will be on 4s, the other one on 5. So
Okay.
4s, got 1, and this
Can
one.
the other one not see him? Oh, yeah, he's probably blocked with the hull, huh? So he's going after this one?
Yeah.
So that would be, is it long range too?
Yeah.
So it'll be 6s because he's concealed also.
Right.
Yeah.
6s. All right.
Okay. So just 1 hit?
Yep.
All right, so it's front armor. I guess I could roll a 6. My front armor 7 goes, oh no, it's short range, so I can't. If it was long range, I could conceivably get a 14.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, 3 up.
3 up.
Okay, that's one bailed out Hetzer. Okay. Next, your repeat bombardment.
Yep. So I think it's just gonna be on those 2 guys.
All right, you're hitting them on 4s.
All right. Big base and then little base.
Okay, not sure. All right, so I'm re-rolling saves. So I'm going to throw 2 dice at each one. This guy, oh, he's good. Look at that. Maybe I just need to roll multiple dice. Okay, so he failed. So go ahead and
3 up.
give him a. All right, so you kill him. That's the commander. He's just going to jump over here,
All right.
and they remain pinned down.
I think those. Oh, so he'll be close range and he'll be long range. So I'll do 2 shots from him. Close range.
Okay.
4s.
Well, they did not move or shoot.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, so likely 6s if not 7s, so don't have to worry about it.
Definitely not 2s and 3s.
Yeah. So, and then I still have the shots here, I'll just do 3 from this universal carrier. So is it gonna be 4s, 5s, 6s?
I think 6s. Yeah.
All right, see some bulls. Nope.
I've seen enough bulls this battle.
Oh,
John.
these dice do feel good. Warm to the touch.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
Okay. All right. So on to German turn 3. I gotta get close to some objectives soon. All right. Let's do this. So for the Germans, can I get back in? No. Can I unpin my infantry? Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Look at that. Well, they're still in foxholes right now, but that's it. Okay, so on to movement. Okay, we're ready for some shooting movement. I brought my stugs over. My hetzer stayed put for some shooting. Again, a 1 for a cross check. So the 2 IC can't, but the company commander came over here. And I got him within 6, so hopefully next turn I can get him a reroll if I need to. These guys are my anchor against comets just kind of running into my flanks. And the infantry. This is the game-winning move right here.
Could be.
Yeah. We're gonna Panzerfaust the crap out of your tanks. And that's it. So let's go with some shooting. Let's start with the Panzerfaust. I've got 2 shots I can take with Panzerfaust. Normally you're hit on 4s. 5s because you are in the woods. And 6 because it is a slow-firing Panzerfaust, which if I'm moving, it's harder to hit with it, okay? So we're going to make your company commander the main target.
Okay.
Because I do have some shots on that guy. You ready for this?
Yeah.
2 6s right here. Oh, not even equals a 6. Okay, they're done. Hetzers. 2 shots from this Hetzer at that guy. That's the only one he can see. And then this Hetzer is going to shoot at your guns, your 25 pounders in the back.
All right.
Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so long range, you're concealed. So it's going to be 6s for these guys, too. So his shot's at your comet.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it almost fell off. And then 2 shots over here, which is being your 25 pounders, which is going to be the same thing, 6s. We got one on a 25 pounder. That's the one I want to hit. Nice. So it's AT11. Your front number 7 goes to an 8 for your comet, so that's not too bad. So let's see.
I think I'll go ahead and try and move it.
He can't see the other guy because of that guy.
Okay, then I'll just deflect it off the front,
Yeah.
Good old fashioned.
Does it even matter? No, it doesn't matter. And then your save on your 25 pounder, which I think is a 3+ over there. Definitely a 4+.
I think it's a 4 up because it's a big gun.
Oh, okay. And then, so that's my Hetzers. I've got 1 stug into that same tank, and then the other 2 stugs can't see anything. So it's just 1 shot, same thing. Let's see, another 6. Nope. And then, these guys don't have a shot. So I think we are good. I think that's it. So we're gonna go to, oh geez, that's a lot of machine gun fire if I try to assault. So you know what? We're not going to assault. So on to British turn 4. All right, British movement is done. You didn't do too much, Sean, but why don't you tell the nice people what you did?
Love to. So, I want to just take the infantry out, so I will come out, take some shots. Universal carriers and get into some of the action. So do machine guns there. I will probably do the bombardment on the vehicles in the terrain just because I think this is going to be too close to do anything.
Yeah.
And then, comets will just stay in place and fire.
Blaze away.
And, everything else has to stay here. I'm going to be hitting those Panthers on 7s. By the end of the game, I'll definitely try to do some sort of counterattacks. I do have a smoke left, so I might be able to get a little bit fancy to move up and, definitely want to try to bag a big cat if I can. So
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, Sean. All right, where do you want to start your shooting?
So I'll go with the comets first.
Okay.
So I'll do the 2 from the I guess 2 IC onto the Hetzer that's closer, and then he'll be at long range anyway, so he'll go onto the Stug in the back.
All right, so it's going to be force for the Hetzer because I don't get any concealment. You got 1, and then it's going to be 5s for the Stug because it's long range. All right, you got 1. You know what? I'm going to try to... No, I like it there. Okay, so the long range, conceivably, I could bounce. So not bounce, I could equal. Because my front number 7 goes to an 8. If I roll a 6, I'd get 14, which would equal the anti-tank of your gun. No. Okay, so firepower's Hetzer first. Got him, and the Stug. I got him. Okay. All right, this is not a good place. You know, those 2 tanks have killed like 8 vehicles now.
Yeah, we got a bounty on a big cat, so they're not getting anything.
They're not getting anything there. All right, so we will let's brew those up before we continue shooting. Here's into my infantry.
So they'd be on 4s.
4s. All right, stop doing that, John. So well, you can hit everybody but 1. Who do you want to spare?
I guess I'll just spare the small model in the back.
Oh, nice of you. All right, we'll go closest to you towards me with 6.
Oh, sorry.
And so you don't have to roll anymore. Dead, of course. And well, that's okay. So that's the first time we've saved on average. Okay, next up.
And we'll go ahead and go with 9 shots from the universal carriers into the infantry.
All right, so some more 4s for you.
Those out of there. All right, finally got my below average roll. Get that out of the way.
Average roll. All right, well, there's only 3 teams left. Closest to you to me. 1. Okay. Nope. We're back to... So the middle guy becomes the commander. And then we go there. Okay, we're down to 1. Next up.
All right, I
Put
think...
some infantry into him, or just assume he's going to run away?
Well, let's assume he's going to run away. If he wants to rumble, my bulldogs are ready. So that's a fight that actually live, but it's only 1 model. So.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead and do the bombardment right in somewhere in there. Should I go ahead and just roll for it and then play 6? I think it's matter what's going to be.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be 4 to range in.
All right.
Second attempt. There you go. And then we'll figure out you can finesse your template however you'd like. We'll be back with all the saves and rolls after. Bombardment didn't do anything. He did hit the Hetzer, but I bounced it off the roof. He's ranged in kind of right under that Stug there. All right. Anything else? Any more shooting?
No, I think that's all I can do.
All right. So we're on to, I believe it's German turn 4. I'm not sure. I think so. Starting step. You ready for this, Sean?
Yep.
My platoon commander. He's going to pass his morale test, and he's going to blow up your tank. He passed his morale test.
That's the good vibes. That's what you need.
That's the good vibes. All right. Now we'll figure out movement. I don't have... Both these platoons are down to 2 tanks, so they're still in good spirits, as it were. So let's figure out some movement. As Sean kindly pointed out, I just rolled to unpin him. I need another 5 up to keep him around. Or is it a 4 up? I can't remember. It might be a 4 up for last stand. But it's not a 2 up, so he runs away. And there goes my whole plan.
I would have been superstitious if you would have passed, because then I think he would want to rumble. So
I think so. You know, let me see. If it's a 4 up save, I'm gonna use Lucky. I need him. He's the whole linchpin.
that's the attitude.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a 5 up. I checked. We're gonna spend Lucky because we're gonna get a 5, another 5 right here. Ah, I saw the 5, but
Solid
then it changed.
4s.
All right, so Lucky's gone. He's gone. Everybody's gone. I still need to finish moving. Movement is done. 1 Hetzer drove over here, so those Hetzers are there. Stug stayed put. That Hetzer stayed put. This platoon, Sean, he failed his cross check again, so that's his 3rd one. And then I tried to blitz, and they rolled another 1. So he did move around here to get a shot at a gun in the backfield. Those guys stayed put. They're just my insurance against all that crap kind of waving over me. So let's go to shooting, shall we? We'll start here. You are 4 space, 5s for range, 6 for concealment, 7 because I failed my blitz. 1 shot.
Do they have no HE too?
No, they don't have no HE.
Oh, okay.
No, they have a good HE shell, but they can't hit anything with it. Okay, so let's do 4 shots. Actually, let's do these ones because he can only hit him, and he could hit either one.
All right.
So that's going to be 4 shots at you. I believe I just need 6s because you are concealed at long range. So let's go for the guy on my left, my Stug on my left. Nope. And the Stug on the right. Nope. All right, Hetzers. We got 3 shots into that closer guy. 6s. Aha. So your 2IC takes a AT11.
All right.
Okay, you bounce it. And with that, my Stugs are going to try to blitz. I mean, shoot and scoot. They do. I have a 3-up skill. That's like the good thing I do. I think they're just going to something like that. Get some sweet concealment. All right, and that's it. So on to British turn 5. All right, British movement's done. What'd you do?
All right, just these guys can't hurt anyone anymore other than that Piat, but there's no sense in driving those poor guys up there for a Piat shot. So I just pull a little back. Everything's gonna stay there. Just keep repeating.
Okay.
I did some measurements. I kind of want to make something happen here, but I could dash here and I could still be seen like without you moving and stuff. So I inched a little bit closer just so I could maybe leap out there and then make a move after that, just so there's some action over there.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically about it.
All right, you want to jump into shooting?
Yep, so I guess I'll do the 2IC, we'll go into the Stug, and then this one will go into the Hetzer. So I'll go ahead and do the Stugs first. So I think those would be
6s.
long range and sealed. That was a good roll, though.
Yeah, very good.
See if we get 6s here. Yep.
Okay. And repeating bombardment?
Yep.
And I think that'll still cover
I think it would just
everybody.
be these 2.
There was those 3 before, because the ranged marker was about there.
Gotcha.
So I think it's still going to be those 3.
Okay.
So we're going to do 1, 2, 3.
All right, Stug, 4 up. Yep. And then the middle Hetzer, and then the far one.
Okay. Same order, 1, 2. Top armor 1, so 3 and 3. So I think they're AT3 or AT4. I can't remember.
I am sorry, but I do have it pretty close to bring up. They are AT3.
All right, so to bail out, this guy.
All right, 4 up.
Nope, and this guy.
4 up.
So he's bailed out. All right. Do you have any other shooting?
I do not think so. Yeah, that's it.
All right, German turn 5. All right, starting step, we're going to try to get our guy back in his Hetzer. Nope. We're going to see if these guys stick around. Nope. So he blows up and he runs away. That's that 5-up motivation that's killing you. And then that's it. So on to German movement. All right. Movement's done. Well, with the little forces I have left. Death charge. Company commander, 2 Stugs. He finally passed a cross check. He has to drive towards the company commander, but that's as close as he can get. So any shooting that he could possibly do is going to be 1 harder. That's it. These guys stayed put because he's tying up like half of your army over there. Not that you needed it with those 2 chumps. So let's see if we can finally deal with these guys. I think I'm going to give myself the stupid reroll, though. All right. Let's go 2 shots. No, let's do the company commander first because he's going to hit. It's going to be 5s because I made it in short range.
Nice.
All right. You ready for this?
Yep.
So this is a 5 for my Panther with a reroll. And then 2 shots from the Stugs. Same thing. 5s. We got
Nice.
2 hits. All right, so that's 11 versus 7s. Your armor doesn't go up. How about that?
All right. All right. Let's do this one.
So equal.
And this one.
And bounce. Of course, an equal. No, we bail him out. And with that, well, there you go. That's my turn. On to you. Turn 6.
All right.
starting step, we're gonna see if that Comet gets back in on a 3-up.
All right, 3-up.
Oh,
Reroll
company
to the
commander yells at him, says, "Get back in that tank."
Oh.
Okay. Well, that saved half of those shots at me. But the company commander, I'm sure, can do it all by himself. Yeah, so we'll let you figure out the rest of your movement now.
Sounds good.
All right, British movement's done. What'd you do?
You know what? I'm going to go for that Piat shot, to make up for the 2 shots from the Comet, so.
Okay. Yeah. I see
defensive fire here. I want to make something happen here, and, there is a threat there, so I got the Chaffies rolled around to get single shots. Hopefully go after those Stugs. These Comets, really want to try to bag a big cat, so they're up there going to take those long-range shots.
Okay.
These ones just moved over just in case, this game can just keep going on, so might as well get them closer to the action.
All right. So let's start with I think you got a smoke bombardment over here.
Yeah, just going to try to just block that alley just for shots from the Panther, so let's roll them at once.
3 dice. Looking for a 4.
At 1.
I got 1. Okay. Oh, no, looking for a 3 or a 3-up skill. So we got the smoke there. We'll put it out later if you want to jump into shooting. We just know these guys can't see that way now.
All right, let's just see what I can see here. So I think this the far one, this one can see this Panther, I believe, and then these 2 will just have to go for the Stugs.
Okay. So the top one can only see the Panther?
Yeah.
And then the other 2 can see either of them? Or any of them? Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yep, so I guess I'll go ahead, but, I'll go ahead and shoot these into the Stugs first, just in case I'm able to knock any out.
Okay. So you got 3 shots. Looking for 5s.
None there, get that out of my system.
Okay.
So I wanted to go with these ones. I like this long shot, so I will do this this one into the Panther.
Okay. Nope. And then you want to do the lucky? Or no?
I almost do, but I'm this guy, so I'm gonna save it for that guy when he's shooting.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. And then 2 more on the Stugs. No. Okay. All right. You're opening the window just the slightest for me. But are you going to slam it shut with
my Piat?
Piat. Okay.
All right.
Who are you
Piat
going
to
into?
Stug.
Into a Stug. Gotcha.
Yep. So 4 up. Nope.
Okay.
All right. We're going to double shoot this. Man, I really want to go for a Panther here. Let's see. The angles there. So it would be close range. You know what? Let's just take those Stugs out, I guess.
Take the Stugs out. Okay.
Yeah. So I go 2 shots there.
Looking for 4s. Okay. Well, there you go. And then you're going to go to firepower because I can't, at short range, I can't do anything.
All right, left to right.
Boom.
Right.
And bail down.
All right, I'll just leave it at that.
All right, with that, that's the end of the British turn. It's German turn 6, so I got to get within 8 inches of that objective, or it's game over. Does my remaining Stug stick around on a 5? Nope. Company commander's going to yell at him. Nope. He's like, I'm seeing you later. Okay, alright. Okay. Whatever. We'll make it work. Okay, here we go. We're going to go into movement. Alright, John, he moved within 8 of the objective, my company commander. 1 out of these 3 tanks made their... I don't know what this wood is made out of, but I rolled 2 1s, and those 2 guys are stuck. So I'm going to get 1 shot at your Chaffies there. And he's probably going to get 2 shots into your universal carriers.
Cool.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
We're going to start with this platoon. He didn't move, so there's no penalty. He's going to put 2 shots in the universal carriers, needing 4s. We're going to shoot the Piat guy first.
All right.
Oh no, we miss. My company commander is going to shoot your bailed out guy, I guess.
All right.
So we're going to need 5. We're going to make us re-roll ourselves. Nope. 1 shot over here at a Chaffee. Nope. And that's my turn.
All right. I think it actually even been 6s since he would be gone.
Oh, you would be gone to ground, yeah. So that's about it. Yeah, I can't really see the other one, so. You know what? I think we could probably call it there, Sean, because you're going to have everything. You're going to have infantry on him. You're going to have flank shots with those guys. You're going to have potentially flank shots here. And as soon as he dies, it's game over.
All right.
So if you're good with that, I will say, good game, sir.
All right.
All right. Very nice. All right, let's jump into the post-game show. What do you think? Well, let me start. I hate these guys. Those two.
That's me.
That's you. Well, you need to bring a jazzy beret next time.
Oh, should I get it from the truck real quick?
Well, that would not surprise me. Those guys seem to not do much, but these guys just kind of kept each other out of the game. I don't know. You just had some really good shooting. Losing the Panzer IVs and the Whirlwinds. I lost 6 tanks on turn 1, which was pretty bad. And from there, it's just uphill. I had to make a rush for that. I couldn't really rush for that one because you would easily get on my flanks with the speed 12 on those. Well, on all those guys, those are all speed 12. They're all. So I should take smoke in my list, being able to drop some smoke there, get closer, and then jump in a turn later with everybody. Probably should have started with the HQ Panthers over here from the get-go, so everyone could have got re-rolls with 5+. That's something really important to do, but then you might have gone after these guys if there's only 3 over here right away, and same bad thing could have happened, so who knows. What do you think about your list?
I like the list. I mean, this is kind of how it has to be, just because the way the points are, you can't really
Comments
change it
are
too
expensive,
much. So, I mean, I really wouldn't really change the list other than maybe take the Chaffies for Stewarts or something, but I think the Chaffies are pretty good for late war.
Well, you downgrade the Chaffies to Stewarts. What are you getting in what are you getting extra?
Yeah,
those few points.
Yeah, so really not much. Like I could maybe drop one of the even the whole one unit. Maybe try to get like the Typhoons in just for fun. I don't think those make it the list any better. Maybe like try to get these Sextons. I think fits the theme a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
But I just had too many unpainted ones. I just had to get these together.
Use this as motivation to finish painting. That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, I do have a big infantry army that needs to be painted for British that are built. But the list I think it's solid. I don't think the comments are exactly the best, but for this layout was pretty good, mainly because the way the terrain was set up, I thought benefited them quite a bit, and then also I think your lack of artillery and kind of recon a little bit was it's kind of hard because you kind of have to send everything out there to get blasted in a way.
Recon wouldn't have helped me too much just because I'm so close to you here. There's no spearhead option here. Maybe out there, but I was never really going to go for that one because it's too easy to get flanked from both directions with your reserves.
But I think that like recon, like the Germans can use like kind of a heavy recon to have me worry about side shots for not very many points. But.
Yeah, I mean it's only two vehicles in those platoons, but yeah, that's true.
Because I might exchange a little bit, but if you had some recon here, like it would suck to have to keep a 3 comments there for some sort of small unit waiting to spring in there.
Yeah. But
I thought that was tough without smoke, especially because everything's reluctant, and then comments can just shred anything that's not like a Tiger 1 can still if you roll well, but yeah, they can kind of shred anything that's under a Tiger 1.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Tiger. Well, these Panthers have better armor than the Tiger 1, but.
Yeah, because the 9 is really the limit of 50-50 of bouncing stuff at range with the comments,
14,
so it's pretty tough. But yeah, everything else kind of gets shredded there, and then when you roll just a little above average, that always kind of helps the strategy kind of mingle a little more. I was hoping to get something in here, but it's just too hard to commit. Like even if I got up there, I'd be hitting on 7s.
Yeah.
And then you got 11 armor. I don't think I could have knocked any out reasonably.
Well, I think too, so my original plan was I was going to rush the infantry up. Surely you couldn't be able to kill all of those, but when I failed 5 of my first 7 saves, you cut that platoon more in half. I still have got a couple of Piat shots off at you, but by then I was so whittled down and they didn't survive the counterattack. If I had rolled somewhat average with my saves, they probably would have stuck around at least one more turn and made you kind of worried. Maybe I could have had some kind of assault go in, but you never know. But, them's the breaks. German saves, a bunch of Nazis died. I can't be too upset about that. That's kind of what we play for. So, we're all good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do give us a like and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you think. How would you have changed my attack against Sean's defenses? What would you have done differently considering this layout and the armies? I'm curious to know. But there you go. Thanks again, Sean, for coming over. It's always fun. I'll get you next time, and we'll catch you next time. Take care, guys.